Nameksibing and Dunji, Adikamek and Duodam. I want to acknowledge the land that we're on, the land of Treaty 3 people, the land of the Anishinaabe of Lake of the Woods. I'm here speaking on behalf of a group of Nameksibi Anishinaabe who are protecting our homelands and waters. In particular, this group, who call ourselves the Let's Save Big Falls Working Group, we're fighting to defend our river systems from the plans to develop a hydroelectric dam on Big Falls on the Trout Lake River. The river system is an ancient migration route of our people, a route that we still use every year. Our home place, Nameksibing Trout Lake, is the headwaters for the Trout Lake River, which empties into the Chikuni River, which empties into the English River, which empties into the Winnipeg River, that in turn sends waters to the Arctic Ocean. Trout Lake water is probably some of the clearest and purest water in this part of Mother Earth. We are still able to drink this clear, cool water straight out of the lake. In fact, I brought some Trout Lake water with me, and I would like to invite you to have a drink of it. So there's some glasses here, and I brought this water from Trout Lake last week. In protecting our waterways, we are finding that the circle of protection gets wider and wider. The water from Trout Lake, which is joined by the waters of other lakes to make their way over Big Falls, connect us with others, to all our relations, not just through Treaty 3, but over all the country, over all the lands of our great Mother Earth. Ningamanan, Kitakimanan. In protecting our waterways, we are finding that the earth, the water on this earth, and the air around this earth have inalienable rights given by Creator herself. Indigenous peoples all over the world acknowledge and honor this. In this country of Canada, in this province of Ontario, in this area of Treaty 3, who will advocate for these rights, if not the Anishinaabe and the other nations that stand with us? When will the rights of the earth, water, and air be recognized and protected by the laws of this state, as they have been done in other countries? These life givers have been given by Geshe-Manitou their original instructions. As Anishinaabe, we have our own original instructions, our own rights and responsibilities, and our instructions work in cooperation with those of our relations, including the life givers. For them to carry out their instructions, we have our responsibility to stop the other of the five fingers of humanity from allowing the risk and destruction that comes from the Alberta tar sands and the pipeline. I think it's really important to mention consultation. That wasn't originally a part of my presentation, but I really want to reiterate what one of our sisters talked about, was how none of our grandmothers and women have been consulted. I think that's something that seriously has to be done, and to an extent that has never been seen before. And nobody has mentioned ceremony, not industry, not government. So, any questions?
Any Any questions for Kaaren? And lots of water on that one. Okay, thank you. And they may have something as the meeting unfolds. Okay, last but not least, before we get to group discussion, Rod. And I'm just going to tell everybody, if you give us your remarks, and we'll post them online too. When you're done.
Will do.
Okay.
I've been scratching on them, so I might have to kind of clean it up a bit.
Making sure again from you.
First of all, I'd like to thank this table for sticking with the presentation tonight and listening to other